Hi, it's Dave here from Dave's Movies. Um, I've decided to do a video where I want to show other physical media collectors what I've got in my Blu-ray and 4K collection. Um, I'm going to be filming it over a certain amount of weeks, so rather than just do one massive video where I show you like one big collection, I'm gonna break it down into kind of episodes, if that makes sense. Um, some of the Blu-rays and some of the Blu-ray collection that I have, it's not going to be anywhere near what other physical media collectors have. I very much doubt. But there's also going to be some incomplete sets because I've upgraded them onto 4K. So, but anyway, This is the first. This is kind of like episode one. So yeah, let's crack on. So, Magnum Force, Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry. This is the sequel to Dirty Harry, which I've got on 4K. I'm hoping Warner Home Video or Warner Home Entertainment release the remaining ones of these on 4K because they're definitely worthy of having a 4K upgrade. So yeah, that's Magnum Force. The next one is The Enforcer. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed this one a lot because it was actually filmed on Alcatraz, and it's got Tyne Daly in it, who of course was in Cagney and Lacey. I think she was filming Cagney and Lacey at the time. I could be wrong, but who knows? I'm sure if I am wrong, someone will tell me in the comments. So yeah, that's The Enforcer. The next one is another favourite of mine. It's got Sandra Locke in it, who was married to Clint Eastwood at the time. Sudden Impact. This was the first Dirty Harry film that I actually saw when I was younger. I remember my dad watching this on TV, and I think he recorded it for me. Probably by today's standards, it could potentially go down to a 15 certificate because I don't think it's worthy of the 18. I think it could be downgraded to a 15. But yeah, really enjoyed Sudden Impact. Then you've got, you guessed it, the Deadpool. It's got Jim Carrey in it and Liam Neeson. Again, I really enjoyed this. Oh, maybe it hasn't got Jim Carrey in it. It doesn't say it's got Jim Carrey in it. I'm sure it has. But yeah, anyway, it's the Deadpool. This was the last of Clint Eastwood in the Deadpool because he didn't want to make any more after this. I think he was quite reluctant to make the Deadpool. But yeah, some say this is probably the weaker of the Dirty Harry collection. Personally, I enjoyed it, so I'm pleased I've got it on Blu-ray. I'm just hoping they upgrade them to 4K because they are really worth it. The next one is Tightrope. You could get away with having this as a Dirty Harry film. It's got all the Dirty Harry elements in it. Clint Eastwood plays a police officer called Wes Block, who goes after a serial rapist and killer. Really enjoyed this film. Again, I hope this one gets an upgrade to 4K because he's done so many great films, Clint Eastwood. I mean, there's just loads that could be upgraded to 4K, and hopefully one day they will. Next up is The Satanic Rites of Dracula. This was a HMV premium premium collection title. This is a really good film. This is one of my favourites. Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, who plays Van Helsing. Absolute cracking film. I mean, considering this was made in 1973, I think, the effects are pretty much outdated now, but this was an 18 at one point and this got downgraded to a 15 certificate. Really enjoyed this film. I'm pleased I've got hold of it. There's so many films that could do with a 4K upgrade. It's just unbelievable. Next up is The Good Liar. This stars Helen Mirren and Ian McKellen. Helen Mirren plays a widower, and she goes on a chat site and she gets chatting to Ian McKellen's character, Roy, who actually turns out to be a con man, and he tries conning her for every penny that she has. Thoroughly enjoyed this film. I was very sceptical at seeing it at first, but once I sat down and watched it, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Next up is the Godzilla. It's better than the 1998 version. However, I've got the original Godzilla on 4K from 1998, and I actually really like that film. So yeah, enjoyed that. CGI in it's really good, as well as the special effects. So it just goes to show how advanced that they had become at the time. The next one is The Nun. This is part of the Conjuring universe. I know The Conjuring's due to come out later this year on 4K, as they've only released The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. So hopefully they'll get around to releasing the rest of the Conjuring films, plus The Nun and The Nun 2. So yeah, it's a really good film, that. Enjoyed that. Next up is one of my all-time favourites. If you don't like a bit of Tom and Jerry, what's wrong with you? Tom and Jerry the movie. Absolutely laughed. I laughed from start to end with this film. It is absolutely hilarious. Do I think it's worthy of a 4K upgrade? Yes, I do. Absolutely brilliant. It's Chloe Grace Moretz is in it, and of course you've just got, yeah, it's Tom and Jerry. Nothing else to say on that apart from it's a cracking movie. Really enjoyed it. Next up is Vacation. This is I'm trying to think what year this was done. I think this was 2020, 2021 maybe. May even have been earlier than that. It's got Chevy Chase in it. It's got he plays, it's the Griswold kids grown up. They're married, and of course he's got kids. I thought it was a very funny film. It's been released in the States, I think, on a 4K, but the UK have yet to receive this on 4K. So I would be upgrading it. Would I be upgrading this one to 4K? More than likely. Supergirl, Helen Slater, 1984. I'm surprised they didn't release this with the Superman set on 4K. Really enjoyed this. I remember seeing this at the cinema back in the old ABC cinema, I think. Yeah, ABC cinema. Yeah, really enjoyed this. Is it worthy of 4K upgrade? I've got to get my words out properly. Yes, I do. I do think it's worthy of a 4K upgrade. Do I think this one's worthy of a 4K upgrade? Absolutely. What else can I say about The Wild Geese? Absolute cracking film. Maurice Binder done the main titles. It's got Roger Moore in it, Richard Burton, Richard Harris. Yeah, really enjoyed this. Definitely worthy of a 4K upgrade. Come on, Arrow. Please release that onto 4K. Another one that should be on a 4K upgrade, why it isn't, who knows, is the original Strangers. Really enjoyed this. This is from Second Sight. Really enjoyed this film. I preferred the extended cut rather than the theatrical cut. So yeah, that's right. That's one shelf of Blu-rays. Do I think they're worthy of a 4K upgrade? Do I think all of them are worthy of a 4K upgrade? Yes, I do. We're now going to do. Again, this is now an incomplete set because I've got the Sean Connery James Bond collection coming steelbook, so I'm hoping they'll release the rest of these on 4K. So, on Her Majesty's Secret Service, George Lazenby was the only one he did, unfortunately. I thought he was a really good Bond. This was a lot of people don't like this film for whatever reason. Maybe it's because Lazenby's in it, but I really enjoyed this. He's definitely worthy of a 4K upgrade. And he gets married and she dies. Well, she gets killed by Blofeld. Roger Moore's very first James Bond film, Live and Let Die, in 1973. Absolutely loved it. Not his best, but by far it's certainly not the worst of the Roger Moore James Bonds. This is definitely worthy of 4K upgrade, but again, hopefully MGM, Amazon, or Warner Entertainment will actually get around to releasing the rest of these on 4K. I'm going a little bit off topic, but this is one of my least favourite Roger Moore Bond films. Although, having said that, it's got Christopher Lee in it, Scaramanga. 1975, this one. Really enjoyed this. Is it worthy of a 4K upgrade? Of course. It's Bond. Upgrade all of them. One of my favourites. One of my all-time favourite Roger Moore James Bond films. The Spy Who Loved Me. Absolutely fantastic. It's got 7'2" actor Richard Kiel in it, who was also, by the way, cast as the Incredible Hulk back in 76, 77. He'd actually shot the pilot episode of The Incredible Hulk, but because they didn't consider him bulky enough, he was replaced by Lou Ferrigno. Bit of trivia there for you. But yeah, Lou Ferrigno was nowhere near as tall as Richard Kiel. Richard Kiel was like 7'2", 7'4", thereabouts. Lou Ferrigno was only about 6'4", 6'5", I think. But yeah, is it worthy of 4K upgrade? Absolutely. All these are worthy of 4K upgrades. Roger Moore, Moonraker. In space. This was done at the time that because Star Wars was getting popular at the time. So they decided to send James Bond into space. Yeah, it's a good Bond film. For Your Eyes Only. 1981. Sheena Easton. She done the title theme song. Absolute cracking film. I liked it. Not a lot of people like the Roger Moores because he was a little bit more tongue-in-cheek. Another one most definitely worthy of a 4K upgrade is Octopussy, 1983. Yeah. A View to a Kill, 1985. Not his best. I think he should have retired really after Octopussy, but yeah, this is definitely worthy of a 4K upgrade. Timothy Dalton, Living Daylights, 1987. I remember seeing this at the cinema. Very good Bond. Is it worthy of a 4K upgrade? Absolutely. Get rid of these Lowry restoration ones. Just bin the lot of them and redo them in 4K natives. That would suit me down to the ground. Licence to Kill. Timothy Dalton's underrated James Bond film. He was pretty much ahead of Daniel Craig, hence probably why it didn't do very well at the box office, because he brought a much grittier James Bond. But I really enjoyed him. I really liked Timothy Dalton. It's a shame he didn't carry on doing more Bond films, but due to the legal stuff that he turned down the role, and it eventually went to Pierce Brosnan. I've done a Pierce Brosnan James Bond video, least favourite to favourite or best to worst, whatever it was. So yeah, is it worthy of 4K? 4K, definitely. All these are worthy of 4K upgrades. Tomorrow Never Dies. World Is Not Enough. And Die Another Day. Okay, so that's the end. Oh, I've actually done 2 shelves. Okay, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. I will be doing another video. I will be continuing Are my Blu-rays worthy of 4K upgrades? I'll be doing another video shortly, so I hope you'll join me then. Until the next video in this series, take care. Bye for now.